Holy shit, there's like 7 fucking comments on YouTube. Also, does my mic sound okay? Testing, testing. Testing, testing. I guess it does. Sometimes it fucks up these days. It's getting old. How can this be on hard if you die on hard in LMs? You only have machine guns, nothing else. Well, you say it's harder when you die, but you still have your weapons you collected, so it's still not hard. Oh my god, this guy hates my Doom 3 stuff. I'm making a Half-Life 2 co-op on Synergy. We play in weekends. If you want to, just give me the name of the server. We are 3 players. So far, 1 clip will be finished today. You should try this 4 players. It's very chaotic. Dude, what the fuck? Okay, halfway through your clips now, I can see you're having a little harder time now. Your brightness could be much higher, dude. It's your fault so dark. What the fuck? This guy has like the smuggest looking face. Yeah, it's working? That's good to know. He's not talking to his friends though. I can't hear this guy's voice. Hey dude, he doesn't talk to his friends. What the hell? Alright, well, I'm not watching his videos. Whoops. I'm doing very well. Thank you, Still Shot. Alright. So I said I'd come back to this after I got bored of Path of Exile, and that happened pretty fast because the league sucks. Mostly my build is amazing, but the map drops are horrible. Like, me and my friend Assad were playing yesterday, and I basically was like, you know what, I'm getting no maps, I'm just like stuck at like tier 7 or 8. So I'm like, you know what, let's just go fucking ham, and I'm gonna go basically like throw chisels and fragments at every map, and I'll see how much we get. And so the highest we got up to was tier 11. It was like Coliseum or some shit. And then so I tossed that in there. I corrupted it. I had like 110% map quantity on the map plus 3 fragments. And then the drops were insane from that map. Like, rares were just dropping all over the place. It's crazy. But no map drops. It like 0, and it tossed me back to like tier 7 or some shit. So I'm just like, I just said, okay, I'm done until next Friday when they release their patch. Because I'm like, they fucked something up, and I don't give a fuck. Because I'm not playing, like, I don't want to play easy content all the time. It's just like, it's like playing Dota. No, I'm just joking. But, like, no, it was just I didn't want to play easy games all the time. So, anyways, I've installed all this. Maybe I should put on Afraid of the Dark. Thinking about it. The night light. Maybe always day. We could put on always day. Just to make it never go dark. Let's do that. I'm gonna just download that. Give me a second. Just, this is for your convenience. Because this is, so I'm trying out, and Key, please. The Resident Evil 4 playthrough is coming soon, okay, I promise. Anyways, so I want to try Bob's and Angels again, because I think I played it. I started at a time when I was kind of getting sick of Factorio. So, I decided that, because all those little island expeditions kind of failed, because the bugs in the game, I decided I want to do, I didn't really want to do regular Death World, so, yeah, so this is what I have. So we went fucking ham and installed all the mods. So I will say that there is some stuff. Mike, this ain't no PoE. Oh, you're right. Shit. I didn't change the name of the game I was playing. Sorry, my bad. Thank you, Hampton. So I'm putting everything basically on. There's only a couple things I'm disabling. I'm not too sure if I want bioprocessing on. It looks kind of boring, so I'm gonna leave that off. I figure I don't need to have that. I've noticed that Angel's Industry hasn't been ported over yet, so it's quite possible there's a couple of things missing, and I guess we don't really need classes actually, so let me just disable that. I was fucking around with that. He made like a bunch of multiplayer classes, so I put on a bunch of like, I don't know, the rest of the HD. Whorehampton? I mean, I would never call you a whore. That's other people. No, I don't know. Anyways, so from what I can see, I have the gist of all of it on. Okay, so I have the gist of all of it on. So logistics, functions, metals, mining, modules, ores, FA&I to see what the recipes are, some graphic stuff, resource spawner overhaul, and way text for, you know, just making things shiny. So mods glory, yeah, pretty much. So we're gonna play on marathon. We're gonna do marathon. I'm gonna turn down the water slightly. No biters, because I want to learn this mod. So no biters. I should probably put it in the thing. Let's go put no biters. I should probably put it to like rail world settings actually. Like expensive 4. Let's do rail world. Oh shit, this all goes like this. Guess we'll do this. Guess we have to modify it all. Surprised this isn't affected by it. Alright, we do that. I turn it up to expensive. Oh, I should also put it in the thing. Marathon. Put that in the title too. The music is not the game's music key, no. It's just some stream on YouTube that everyone knows about. Alright, no expansion, no evolution, no biters at all. Let's see here. Water. Why is water up in this mode? Interesting. Okay. I mean, the water doesn't seem to really be effective at all. Oh, there it is right there. I mean, I guess we'll just leave it on like this. This actually adds for some interesting natural barriers kind of thing. Miss when there's no music. Oh, Humpton. I'm gonna turn. Well, actually, we'll keep cliffs. No, I don't want cliffs. Fuck cliffs. Why deal with cliffs? No cliffs. Trees will get turned down pretty substantially. Basically, just all the way down. Is the white snow? Yeah, I added some alien biome stuff in here, just for fun. Just because, you know, it adds a bit of variety to, I guess, the visualness. Because I've done too much like shit like Desert Death World and stuff. So I figured adding some weird biomes would be kind of cool. So I think that's pretty good. No pollution, no enemies. This is nothing. Alright, what's mod settings do? Disable all vegetation. Okay, remove obsolete tiles. Replace a lot of vanilla tiles. The obsolete tiles can be removed to free up additional tile slots so that more mods can add tiles. Okay, I'll just leave that off. Leave that on. Bob's ores. Enable bauxite, cobalt ore, gems ore. I don't think I need to put that on. Vanilla barreling. Enable groundwater boring recipes. Wow, they're not very interesting recipes, huh? Vanilla biter generation. Auto barreling refining. Huh. Enable icon scaling in warehouses. Alright. So one more preview and then we're gonna go. Okay. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, they got purple biomes for some reason. I don't even know what they are. I just figured it was interesting enough. There you go. This is taking a very long time to destroy this one rock. I did not expect that at all. Alright, so what do we want first? We want... Oh god, I forgot how this all worked already. Fuck. Shit. Okay, so ultimately we want to start getting iron plates, right? Shit, how's this shit work? Sapphirite and that. I think it's sapphirite. Oh my god, how slow is this? Sapphirite ore crushing. And you can make iron plates out of crushed sapphirite. Oh my god. I'm actually not sure why it feels even slower. You go, yeah, I put that mod in for the top there on purpose, so I could search it up. Let's change my color. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see me, isn't it? That's even worse. Can I go color 0 No. There you go. Purple. Why purple? Not befitting of my colors. And also I didn't set that at all. Let's go find one that has a bit of coal in it. Oh, here you go. Some coal in these ones. But they will take a very long time to open up. I'm actually pretty certain that whoever did these mods did not update the fact that you don't start with a pickaxe anymore. Feels pretty slow, not gonna lie. How do I feel about the constant patches for PoE League, Mike? I kind of was talking about it when we started, but basically I kind of said that the league is terrible and I'm gonna wait until Friday to try it again. The only reason I was still playing it at all was because I was having actually a lot of fun with my build. That build was actually really fun. But other than that, it was just total dog. Does this make plates? It does make plates. How many do we need of these? Oh, I didn't mean to make that. God damn it. Dude, it like has like a leg spike. Yeah, the league is really bad. Like incredibly bad. But that's what they do. They make mods like that. Actually, like I'm actually feeling like occasional leg spikes. Is there something I did here? Oh, whatever. I guess we just won't give a fuck. Yeah, so this could have easily some more things on top of it. Leg is part of the challenge? It shouldn't be. I mean, I may have installed it entirely too much. Fuck. You can see it kind of like... just occasionally like just freezes for a split second. How do you even debug something like that in this game? That's my question. Where's my things, my burner things? Oh, we need a shit ton more of these. Like way more of these. Because it needs like a bunch of iron gears. Might as well just mine it on my own. Maybe load stuff further away. Try going a straight line for a bit. I mean, I haven't diverged that far from this. That's the thing. Here, I'm gonna start. What's this thing? This is gas well. Like you can feel like it's like basically just stops for like a second. Have I tried C block before? I have. I mean, you guys wanted me to do C block instead? I wouldn't mind doing C block. Yeah, it's visible. We could do C block instead, maybe. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do C block. Because honestly I think those alien biome mods are causing the problem. Or C block. Oh, never mind. There isn't C block. Yeah, there's no C block yet, actually. Yeah, they haven't done that yet. That's not ported over. The one you see is vanilla C block. Whoops. Alright. Well, I still think we should disable those two. Maybe the biomes are actually causing a problem. Because I can't think of anything else that would cause a problem in this. Maybe these shiny graphics. I mean, you could turn this off. But I don't think it's a problem. Let's just turn those off. Let's see how it goes. Whereas Vietnam Death World? I mean, that's always a possibility too, to do that, but I was gonna try this one first. I'm not gonna, like, I don't have anything loaded, so I'm not gonna play the entire game with it, like, being like, oh, I'm just gonna jitter all the time. Go, just load up this. Not gonna work. Let me say quit, play, new game. Oh, good, it didn't save any of my fucking settings. Thanks a lot. Shit. Just never saves your settings. Why would it do that? Actually, wait, I can get... 1 second. Actually, I can exchange string. Whoops, whoa. Okay. Ignore the fact that I just moved my keyboard and it made a horrifying noise. There you go. Okay, cool. Alright. And now we did it. Low god mic. Well, I saved my presets. It's fine. Actually, probably multiplier wasn't set to 4, so it wasn't a true Death World, or sorry, not Death World, marathon. All right, let's see. And now it's back to the other layout. I had no trouble with this one, so we'll do that. Like a duck sneeze. I'll show you duck sneeze. Sure won't really do anything. And now these trees cut a lot faster. And there's no lag anymore. So you know what? Screw that other mod. That one sucks. Alright, is there any big ass stones around? I guess not. Alien biome, yeah, fuck that noise. That was a terrible idea. What's wrong with you? Oh, you didn't... We weren't powered. Didn't you say anything? The trees cut faster. They do though, look at this shit. They go much faster. I guess the guy who did the alien biome one didn't fucking update it. Or there's some nuance with it I don't understand. Regardless, it lags like a motherfucker, so it's still not worth using. That was the one I wasn't sure about. We're just gonna skip on that. We get the boring default stuff now. Where's my, these things? Okay. This is a foreign concept for the game to load. I mean, it's a lot for it to load, technically speaking. What do you think about it? Man. Yeah, the problem with this is I'm playing the marathon mode, so yeah, good luck with that. I mean, actually, you know what, to make it go faster, I could just do this. Bad joke, no one gets me. I get it, because it's a foreign thing. I get it now, after I thought about it for an hour. Alright. Too late, Mike. The news is ready. Now's not the time for drastic measures, okay? Time for factorio instead. Oh god, what kind of sadist goes like marathon with bobs and angels? Me, that's who. I'm gonna make bobs and angels great again. I just need a second burner so that it's slightly more efficient. Oh my god. How fucking hard is it to get that thing? Oh my god, I'm still nowhere close to it. Well, time to keep fucking doing this. These burner fucking drills suck ass. Oh, now you're out of fuel already? Holy shit. Who would have thought that ore would be so inconvenient to process? Alright. We almost have 6 gears for this shit, guys. Almost. I'm like, I was just gonna go fuck off and like do something else, but fuck. I just want to have like both things going. It's horrifying. The worst part about this is we also need a place to like, we need a place to like deal with like this crushed stone, because that's also a thing. Let me just say, lads, we're gonna be here a while, so grab your dick. Although I do like Rail World. There's something about Rail World that I just love, so. Alright, let's see here. We get one more gear. Okay, now what do we need? 6 iron plates. It's just how things start out with this. Oh my god. Don't worry, we'll get the first one. Dude, this took like fucking like 10 minutes to get like the first fucking thing out of this guy. The hell is this shit? Crushed stone? You probably will need stone bricks, lots of them, probably even more of them. Yeah, that was one of the things I do recall it requiring you to have. But there we go, we got our first one. There we go. Now it's slightly faster. Not overly faster, but slightly faster. Alright, so what we do now is we're gonna get this stuff. I'm gonna get a burner inserter. Tell how much easily how fast it's going now. I'm getting stuck at blue science production reliably. Getting oil production right is hard. Dude, that's one of my favorite things is doing oil production. Oil production's easy. Oh wait, I think that might that's enough for a burner inserter. Alright, now let's go fuck off and do something else. I mean, I have the thing here. How do I disable that button that's like... like the big ass button. The title of it. It's probably a show hotbar? No? Oh, it's where this thing's positioning is. Is there a hotkey for this thing? What's the hotkey for this? Admin settings. No, I'm not cheating. Show crafting time label. Whatever, I guess. Like, why does it need to, like, have this advertisement here for it? The hell? Actually, there's probably a hotkey for this thing. Control E. That works. We go like, stone. Where's crushed stone? So you can see usage. So it's used in making stone, obviously. Mineralized water. Calcium chloride. And slag slurry. See, they're just normal things. Hi, Azariah. I've been meaning to also work on my April Fool's joke. And I haven't been doing that. Because I missed last year. I just started this? Yep, just started it. I'd say I got my second burner, so you might as well skip the entire run. No, just joking. Alright. Stop lying. I mean, I kind of did do a restart, so... Can't believe you have trees on. Yeah, no, there's no way I was doing this with trees off. Can't think of anything worse in life. Yo, yo, yo. We have oil, multi-phase oil though. Not just regular oil, multi-phase oil. Also, I'm supposed to have, where's my unlimited ores? I'm supposed to have those on. You know what? I don't even give a fuck, actually. You know what? Actually, no, I do give a fuck, because, I need to see if ores are actually spawning. Because if they're not, then there's something wrong. Because I tested it the other day, and, ores didn't spawn on the map, except for where you started, and it was really confusing. So as long as I see ores outside of this... It was, I don't know what caused it, but I remember that my beginning ones didn't have infinite ores on them. That's something that Angels is supposed to add, by the way, is infinite ores. Like, it's, okay, they're not all infinite, some of them are infinite, that's how it works. So we just gotta walk in one direction until we see more resources. Because if literally nothing else spawns, that means that something bugged out with the map again or some shit. I don't even know what caused that. What the hell is this crystal rock here? The fuck? Who even knows? It literally just reminded me, because I walked around the map for a long time and didn't see anything else spawn. Because it's this resource spawn or overhaul that does it. Because it just removes the way, the default way that the game makes this stuff. Now, the thing is, right now... oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. Okay, there you go. So that's the infinite right here. And there, and you're supposed to use 1 sulfuric acid per mining operation. The rest this is the normal stuff. And there you go. It puts the infinite in the middle. Holy shit. What the fuck? There's so much here. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, infinite. Well, it's not truly infinite. It's like... yeah. Well, we just found like like the mother lode. Like, look at this stuff. It's ridiculous, actually. Anyways, yeah, infinite is just that's just one of the mechanics that this mod set has. It's like oil with a minimum yield. As far as I know, I'm not sure. It's just one of the mods you can kind of put on. Like they're not like, it's not like the cheating infinite, which is like you just mine and it never runs out. This is more like you have to spend something to make it infinite. So it's like kind of like a logistical kind of tweak, I would say, more or less. You basically just have to play around with that. And the thing is, it's not exactly like oil, because as I said, you have to spend sulfuric acid to get it out. So kind of a little bit more closer to uranium, I would say. So, yeah, exactly, yeah, exactly, Hompton. Homp, sorry, not Hompton. Homp. Yeah, I'm never gonna get your name right, so you're just gonna have to accept that. So, I think the first time I tried to play around with it, I like how this was here, and I totally missed it. It does screw up the patches though, since you can't cover normal patches with miners anymore. That is entirely true, but this is actually like the default way of playing the set of mods. So I would say that already as it is, we've strayed so far away from vanilla that I don't think it matters. Okay, now I just go to the left. That's why it doesn't really bother me all that much to do that. Because either I'm trying to be a purist or I'm not. In this case, I'm not. But I'm not going to make it necessarily easier, except for the whole thing that I disabled the biters, because it's not what I'm about here. Actually, I didn't change my color again. There you go. It's RGB, in case you're wondering. You don't know what RGB stands for? Red, green, blue. Maximum green, lowest red and blue. That's how we roll. Why is there so many of these? Huh. Alright, well, we can get another burner drill. We might as well put that into coal. You change the title for me? Hompton of the round table. Dude, I don't know why he has such a confusing name. Could have called himself something. He could have called himself something like something easy to pronounce, like Fred. You're Fred now. Just tell you. You don't get a choice in your name now. Lost that privilege, Fred. Like Mike Ladd. Dude, Mike Ladd is the easiest name to remember. Who forgets a name like that? He is easy to say, unlike Mike Ladd. What? Your key says meow. It's like that's like fucking 3 syllables. All right. If you ask me, that's way too unnecessarily complex. Why don't you just take key on Twitch? See, we're gonna go by syllables. Mike Lat, that's 2. All right. Key says meow. 3 things. Also, the amount of letters is like double Mike Lat. So, there you go. Lord Hompton is like 4. So he's like the most. Who's got the most complicated name here? Soul Shot 28. That's 4. And yes, your numbers count. The numbers count. You don't get away that easily. Yeah, your key says meow. Exactly. Azariah Kirez. That's like 5, so that's pretty close to the most complicated one. You should be ashamed of yourself, obviously. Just waiting for this one to finish up. So it looks like I can just have 2 burners per thing, so that seems like a pretty simple way of going. He does have 6. The hell? Oh. Can't reach, the hell. Wait, Azza is 1 or 2? Azariah. That's like 4, and just his first part of his name. Way too complicated. Also looks like the reach has been nerfed down a little bit. I don't know what nerfed it down. I'm guessing one of the mods I have? I don't even know. Because my reach is basically up to here. So it's pretty small, actually. I'm gonna take... let's see here. Let's make one of these. Let's make also one of these burner crushers. I'm gonna take this guy, I'm gonna put it up there and make more ore. That I feel is a more important thing to be doing. And we need also a... Where's the burner inserter? Okay, why does Bob's Logistic have an inserter icon, but there's no inserter here? Why is Bob trying to scam me? I don't understand. He promises inserters, but I don't have them. Why the numbers are after Fred? The hell are you talking about? You're Fred. That's not how this works. You don't get to decide other people's names. You don't have this power. You think it's for other inserter submods? It might be. I may have disabled Bob's inserters. That might be the reason, actually, now I think about it. Alright, where do we want to go first? Holy shit, Electro something this. Wait, why are these available now? Actually, why is this? Why is this yellow signs? The hell? What's yellow signs now? Ah, here it is. Automation science back. Copper and iron gear wheel. Okay. Alright. Where's my burner inserter? Still not around. I mean, quite honestly, if you need numbers after your name, then you probably should pick another name. This is just my opinion. Surprisingly, Mike Ladd isn't taken everywhere for some reason. Well, there are some forums and stuff that my name gets taken, mostly because I'm known now on YouTube. I have this thing, like a Google alert thing, where it like tells me when my name is said, because I'm what's the word for egotistical dick? Yeah, that thing. Anyways, so So I realized that someone has my name used on like some fucking flyer forums. I'm not fucking famous. That's the thing, but it's funny when I'm mentioned. It's usually people talking about my aura calculator, to be honest. That's what it is half the time. You chose Fred 82. You didn't choose Fred 82, what the fuck? You could try setting up this mic loud, I don't give a fuck. I have it on all the important places already, sucker. Can't take it. The EP calculator, pretty much. No, more like I kind of want to know how people use my aura calculator and kind of make changes to it and stuff. I mean, that's how I did it over the years when I made it like a couple years ago, because I just paid attention to how people were linking it, and things that people seemed like they weren't understanding I would change. So it's just a way of like just kind of determining some metrics, right? Give it as your uncle, you'll change it. Change shit. Alright, we're gonna need ore sorting too. That's not fucking here. How's this shit? Valve. Where is ore sorting? Right here. Oh boy. That is an ore sorting facility. And crushed rubyite sorting. That's gonna be fun. And luckily we have plenty of space for this shit, so. Well, fucking ore right there. Look at it's like 5 million just on my fucking doorstep. I didn't tell it to do that. But I will not complain. Because we are going to be making trains. You'll go to the Epic store then? I mean, how much Fortnite do you really want to play? Question. None. Yeah, you think you won't be playing Fortnite. Also, do you really trust Epic Games? Aren't they like owned by like Tencent partially? You know, I feel like to myself that I should get like this miner again and bring it up here. I think I may just do that. Because every time I think to myself, I'm like, I want to put 2 down here, but I'm like, actually, I really don't want to do that. Because if I did that, then I wouldn't have ore as fast. Because the ore is still unbearably slow, so fuck it. Alright. Whoa. I need to Pornhub to sign up as my glad it's taken. Alright, well, that one wasn't me as far as you know. Also, why would I use my actual name to sign up for that? Actually, why would I even care if you knew if I signed up for that? I really don't. You know, I should actually see. You know what? I'm going there right now. And I'm gonna try and recover it using my email. Recover the account to see if I actually signed up for it. Thank God right now you can't see my screen. Because this would definitely get me banned from Twitch right now. Alright, we've sent you an email with your username and a link in order to reset your password. Alright. Let's see if it actually sent it to my email. I got an email and I was a little bit worried, but no, it was just a YouTube thing came up. Alright, so I have confirmed for you that I actually don't have an account for this. So that's not me. Probably a guy with the same name. But yeah, it's not me, so there you go. Because I'm not showing the screen because you know it's on the screen. It's that fucking their front page. Have you seen their front page? This is a Christian stream. Because the minute I went there, there was no like age gate or anything. It's like, hey, let's just I don't know. You want me to describe what's on the screen? 1 second. Where is it? I still have the tab open. So, busty teen loves face writing to orgasm. Indigo white. My little stepsister is a witch. What the fuck? Fucking retarded. Quiet you. Christian stream, remember? We only fap to the purest of scaly porn. You know what the worst part about that site? You know what pissed me off about that website, though? It's written in fucking PHP. That's what pissed me off about it. Fuck PHP. Is it actually still written in PHP? I should actually see this. These are questions I ask myself. Alright, let's go to... Yep, it's still written in fucking PHP. If you hover over any of the links, they're fucking PHP links. The dickheads couldn't fucking hire, like, better developers. Jesus. I don't want to get hired by them, to be honest. Let's be honest, if I had to tell my friends and family what I did for a living, I wouldn't want to tell them I wrote PHP, so... Everything else is fine. Pornhub stream when? Never. Not as long as they're using PHP. Although I could do another coding stream at some point. Kinda said I would do that, wouldn't I? Okay, you gotta go make them change its stat. They would not be up for it. They're one of those companies that's like, hey, everybody here writes PHP, so why would we change it? I like fucking JavaScript. Fucking JavaScript. Why wouldn't we make everything run under npm install? Okay, what's the worst that could happen? Alright, so we're gonna need... I feel like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. 2 more burners with our ore crusher, and then we're gonna go to something else. Wow, that's a lot of stone that you can have. Probably should just start making that all. or stone. We can just kind of make that. One coal left. I feel like this is not enough things making generating coal either. But hey, you know what? What are you gonna do? Finally at the point where we can make the extra burner. You know, I always lose where it is. Where the hell is it? Like in terms of pages. It's right under production. We actually probably have enough now, but it's okay because this is done now. There you go. We do that. There you go. I like how the burner ore crusher is made out of completely stone. How does that work? Didn't even know that was feasibly possible. Man, how would you even do this with gliders on? This is fucking crazy. Death World bombs and angels, like, jeez. Let's just end it right now. Death World, no trees. Desert. Don't give me ideas. I'll do it. I've done worse. Death World trees everywhere. Death World Vietnam. We already talked about that scenario. It ain't me. It ain't me. Okay, this should be enough things making iron plates. I'm quite satisfied with this. So we're going to make some more things to make a coal, and then we're going to then make stuff to make the stuff for science, so then we get to make science because we need automation machines. Why is it okay? It's not cheap. It's 10 seconds per 40. Is that actually how much it's supposed to be? Thought I multiplied it. Good way to tell. Nuclear. Yeah, that's about right. That's times 4. I just wasn't sure. I don't really care to change I mean, everything's expensive, so it's fine, even if it isn't like expensive science. Death World Vietnam would almost be worse. I mean, it does sound pretty bad. Alright. Where's my burner? There you go. Okay, so now we take these, shove them into here. Whatever. Alright, now they're all going. The only thing is, like, I think with Death World Vietnam, I'd have to, like, turn off pollution dissipation. like completely, so the trees don't do anything anymore. Make it annoying and the trees worthless, you know? But then again, you know, maybe that would be part of the fun. I think they already fucked around with the pollution dissipation enough anyways. Alright, so what do we need in order to get the other thing? Where's the plate types? There we go. It's the blue shit. It's up there. I'm actually surprised that the oh, there you go. There's the plates. Now they show up. Copper cables. So we need an ore crusher. I put in some cliffs too. What, maximal cliffs too? Shit, what won't that mode have? I have everything. Can't go wrong. I get the distinct feeling I maybe need more of this stuff, but I think on the other hand I probably don't. Because I only have 4 things going on at once. Because this could go slightly faster. I don't know. Because the thing is, like, the miner drills are the thing that are the slowest, not the burner inserters and not the stone furnaces. But yeah, we could get more of them going. It's fine. Oh, I think there's something funky about this one, actually, now that I think about it. We go up here. I think this is faster, if I recall, actually. Oops. Forgot that the ratios weren't exactly up to par. Was it just slower or what? Yeah, it's slower. Fuck. I forgot about that. It's substantially slower. But there we go. We got our first copper plate, boys. It finally happened. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more burners, actually. That's disgusting. Fuck. Basically what's going to need to happen is that there's just going to have to be like this fucking funnel of resources coming in. What? Oh shit. Didn't mean to use that. I don't know why my mouse sometimes double clicks on the right click. Probably means I should get a new mouse, to be honest. Because who the hell knows what I did to it? I've no, like, look at it. Did it again. You can sometimes hear it go like double. Like the Team Rocket mouse. Yeah, I need a new fucking... You need fucking thing. What's the matter, Soul Shot? The hell? It's Marathon Bobs and Angels. What do you mean, Mike? No. Do anything. I mean, it's one of the more sadistic mods you can possibly put on for yourself. Alright. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, now we're doubling this up. How much does this need? This is mining time 150. What's the other one? Fuck. We can see it like right on the edge here. Doesn't even tell me what the mining time is. What the hell? Oh, I guess... Okay, I kind of understand this. This is like normal 100%, and this is 150%. And what's this one? 250 for Bobonium. And Rubyite is 200%. Alright. We're gonna need another inserter, actually. That one's too slow. Yeah, but yeah, what happens with the contact plastic wears out? Yeah, that would do it. I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do with it. The mouse. It's a bad mouse. Served me well over the years, but it's a bad mouse now. Or just switch to left click and then right click, that's what I did. Well, you know, that happened to me once before, and it happened when I played Homeworld. And it was like, I just replaced the entire unit, because I'm like, this is dumb. I mean, why would I want it to left click twice then? That's the question. That sounds even worse. I just gotta replace it. I mean, I don't know how long it's been doing that for anyways. So you can burst shot those kids in COD 4. You're right. You make a compelling argument, Soul Shot. Now's definitely the time to become a Call of Duty expert player. I get one more thing. Yeah, like one orb sorter can do it for all of these. And I stay with the switch buttons after replacing my mouse. Somehow it feels better. Maybe I should just get like a better and different mouse, because you know what I have right now? I have like this like what's this keyboard called? I like tore up the box or some shit. Let me find it on Amazon. That's where I bought it from. What was this one? Razer Black Widow Light Silent and Tactile Gaming Keyboard. Razer Orange switches. Actually a pretty good mouse, pretty good keyboard though. Here, I'll give you guys a picture just so you can see it. Like, this shit right here. I had to make sure that Pornhub wasn't up here anymore. There you go. So you're like, make work feel good. Honestly, I spilled coffee all over my keyboard, right? So I had to like rush out and fucking get a new one. Like, that's... I had to like go like, fuck. So I have like a shitty Logitech one here that was kind of like my holdover, and then that's kind of how I did it. Okay, where's Lo-Fi Hip Hop? Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's all we need for this thing. Also, let me make sure that the crushed stone is somewhere here. Alright, so where's science? We're gonna need to power it. Lab. Oh god. Sales going on for electronics on Amazon at the moment? No shit. Also, what would someone suggest for a mouse, guys? Guys, I need computer advice. No, there's no sale for me. It's probably an Amazon.com thing. Canada is like a second world citizen or whatever. Alright, never mind. The hell's this? Hyperion Fusion? The fuck is this? It's like a Transformer mouse. It's gonna like turn into like Optimus Prime and fucking beat my ass. Oh, Dur, you missed that sniper shot. I'm Canadian too. Prove it. Show me your maple syrup card. I like one that actually lasts, because this is the second time I've replaced this mouse. It's getting like dumb, so. Alright, well, that's a simple-ish mouse. Question is, how many buttons should I have on the mouse? What's a ridiculous mouse with like too many buttons on it? That's the question. I honestly find more often than not, if it's a gaming mouse, it pisses me off. Because it's like, it's just poorly made. It's like cheap and doesn't aim properly. A lot of those syrup all over my naked body while riding a moose young, clubbing seals and Nunavut every Christmas. Alright, it sounds legitimate. I believe you. I have to get rid of this crushed stone now. Wow, this should go. Just want a couple more things for iron. For stone. Fuck. Alright, then we start going to steam engines. And we do science. That requires basic electronic boards, which are wooden boards. Oh, we need wood for that. Fuck. Alright. That makes things inconvenient. Holy shit, how would you do the one wood run in this? You just can't do it. It's actually physically impossible. One run with the one the one wood run is a bust. Can't do it. Because you need like 10 of them for science anyways. 2 of these are already out. Alright, let's see here. We make our sciencey thingy bob. Yeah, we can. Nice. Alright, let's get that out. And start making these things. 45 copper plates. What the hell's wrong with you? Can I burn wooden boards? Cannot be used as fuel. Well, I did my best, guys. we're gonna need like iron plates and shit here, so you know what, we gotta stop making these things. Alright. There's an insert slash grab by 10 or some fixed number. What are you talking about? I didn't do that. Where's my power poles also? Oh, right there. I need wood again. I may have used all the wood to make a wooden boards. I do have trees to minimum though. It's a wish. Oh man. Alright, let's do handcraft stone bricks by hand. The hell? How'd they do it in the good old days of medieval times? Like you're a liar. Nah. Okay, now we just need to craft in more plates. Why can't we have burner labs? That's my question. I'm sure someone modded it. Don't answer that. That's the rule of Factorio. If you've thought about it, someone's made a mod for it. Damn it, did it again where it right-clicked twice. $36 in this one. $43 in this one. Oh my goodness, look how much shit this requires. Ridiculous. This needs less crushed stone. Oh my god. Alright. Getting really tempting to look at those mice right now, because this shit's like actually annoying me now that I've actually noticed it. Honestly, I've kind of noticed it before, but now it's getting even worse. Electric mining drill. Just hop down here, get the rest of this coal real quick. And we have to make an ore sorting facility. Oh my god, we finally did it, guys. Woohoo. PogChamp. To bind the faulty key to the middle mouse button. Then I have to start pressing middle mouse to right click. I'm not doing that. What kind of world do you live in where you right click to fucking... Who does that? Alright. Looks nice, that mouse. You recommend this one? Let's see that one. It's not so bad. Still like fucking dude, like $60 for a mouse? Holy shit. I didn't think mice were that complicated. Performance gaming sensor. What's the difference between 403 and the 203? Oh, that's what you're referring to. Now I get it. So you were suggesting which one? The 403. Okay. Dude, anyone who has a wireless mouse has something seriously wrong with them. Just saying. I don't know why you'd ever get a wireless mouse. Is the cord really that much of a problem? Just saying. Also, oh, it's 40 science, right? Because I did times it by 4. Yeah, it works. Cool. Cool. Now, question is, why can't I burn stone? Is stone not a flammable thing? And the answer, of course, should be yes, it is. You don't need deck of the 203. I like the mouse buttons on the side. I use it for Discord to talk to people. Sometimes, not all the time. But I still like the option. I don't use it most of the time, but yeah. Yeah, I'll probably get it. It's actually decent looking one, so. Can't really complain. As long as it's not Logitech. The Logitech ones I've always not liked. I don't know why I don't like Logitech. They've, like, every time I buy one of their products, it seems like a piece of crap, so. There's something always throws me off about their laser mice, especially. That's just a personal opinion, though. Oh, it is a Logitech? Fuck. I don't know where to get mice from now. Dude, okay, what I have is I have one of these, like... I used one in, like, high school or something, and I'd play, like, Counter-Strike and shit with it, like, all throughout my teenage years. It's like one of those, like, Microsoft optical mouse ones. It's like it's actually one of, like, the first, like, laser mice I think I ever used. And, like, I liked it so much that I use it even now. But the problem is that shit's expensive. Ish. Because they don't really make it as much anymore. Ish, I say. Not really that expensive. Mike Reed? Yeah, Logitech 403 Prodigy. I get it now. I clicked it and it didn't register in my head. Okay, I'm sorry. Holy shit, look at all that fucking bullshit out of power. That's my copper. Sit up, lads. Don't judge it. What mouse are you looking at? Canon computers? If there's a Canon computers near you, probably not. Dude, I hate the Transformer mice. I really do. Dude, this is like the worst mice. The ones that like are like fucking like ugly blocks and they're like they don't look ergonomic in the slightest. I don't understand like why they don't make like like the hand-shaped mice feel the best because it's, you know, shaped like your fucking hand, not like it has like a bunch of like sharp edges so you can like Like you're just playing like Factorio, you just cut yourself with your mouse. Like, oh shit, guys. The fucking mouse stabbed me again because it was trying to like, it has like these weird fucking corners and shit. I didn't even press the buttons next to the left mouse button. I usually use my thumb for that. I mean, what the hell are you doing with your thumb, actually, now that I think about it? What kind of question is that? I thought that would be the obvious answer. Use your thumb to press those buttons. No, on the transformer mouse. Oh. Well, which transformer mouse? Like the one you just linked? I mean, it still looks like you can press that with your thumb. But like, you'll get like a paper cut from the side of that thing. My god, why do they make it like this? It's so dumb. What? That's a fucking $300 mouse? Are you for fucking real? You could be like buying like fucking like, it's like the Apple product of mice. That's what it is. Actually, why do I keep tearing this apart? Don't like let everyone me. The thumb all the way up there? I don't know. Oh, there. No, you press those two. Yeah, I assume you're talking about like these two right here. You like those you press with your index finger. Is that another button on the side there? So there's like, okay, so let me get this in. There's like two buttons here. I don't even know what you'd bind those to. Like what would these buttons be? Anyways, okay, then you have like, I can't even tell how many buttons that is, to be honest. It just looks like a pile of shit right here. Yeah, like an even closer pile of shit. And then what's over here? And that's a button 2. Is that a button 2? Are you for real? Yeah, that's a button 2. So what do you do with that one? Is that like your ring finger you do on that one too? How many buttons does this thing claim to have? Where is it? Dude, this won't even tell you how many buttons it has. I honestly think the people who designed it are just embarrassed. You know what we need? We need a touchscreen mouse. That's what we need. Alright, let's do... Do we do mechanical refining? I think we do. Wait, how do we not have transfer belts? Wait, what the hell is this shit that I made? Oh, I didn't make it yet. Basic transfer belt. The hell? I have no idea. Dude, there's a touchscreen mouse? No way. Oh my god. Oh god. That's terrifying. Someone bought that, and then they use it. Think about it, guys. There are people out there that bought that product. Where's my automation? Alright. Broski, where's my... What was I researching? Wait a sec, guys. What was I researching? What did I just finish researching? Guys, I thought we just did automation. Where is it? What? We did this? This is what I did? I'm an idiot. Alright. I'm like, hey, I can now make things for labs. Nope. Apparently you're too dumb to continue. The fuck is SwiftPoint GT? I don't even know. I have to say that my keyboard's not bad though. I mean, I didn't expect a lot out of a Razer keyboard to be honest, but this one's actually pretty decent. I like how they actually like elevate the keys. It's actually pretty good. By the way, totally not sponsored by the way. By the way, eat at McDonald's. That is all. Something here is 44. There it is. Man, you're linking all these interesting mice. I need to see these. I mean, I fucked up my science anyway, so I might as well have a look at that. An error Cordova. What the fuck is this thing? What? How do they sell this as like a fucking ergonomic product? Dude, just looking at that fucking picture makes my fingers hurt. My fingers shriveled up. That's a horrifying product right there. Someone didn't ask themselves why. They just asked themselves, why not? Alright, then we're gonna do ore sorting, and then the game begins. At some point, the game begins. Yeah, but I'll do some research on a good, decent mouse. I don't know. I haven't really changed like the kind of mouse I use for fucking 20 years. I'm not even joking. Like, you think I'm kidding, but I'm really not. I've always gotten the same mouse, but like at this point, like they've died on me like twice, or probably more than that. Probably like 4 times. At some point, they just get really old or something because I use a lot of mice. It's not that, I mean, I don't know, it was like average, what, like 5 years per mouse? That's, I guess, not bad, but still. Maybe get something a little bit newer. It's because, as I said, I got a Logitech mouse once, and it annoyed the hell out of me. Because it was just really bad. Like, it threw like it threw my TF2 off, actually. That's when I got it. I could not play TF2. That's why I actually didn't use it after that. A cheap backup mouse that you keep only as a backup when you're between mice. I mean, I have one actually. I have, ironically, a cheap Logitech mouse. Because I got a keyboard and mouse set because of the fact my keyboard fucked up. So I'm like, might as well get a mouse too. It's only like $2 extra. Oh yeah, you guys want to hear something fun that happened at work? I think some of the guys know because they were in the Discord when I told this story. You guys like good work stories? Of course you like good work stories. TF2, dude, TF2 was like 10 years ago. Won't even. You noticed it too right now with a double click. I'm telling you. All right. Fun work story time. So I had my review. For like, you know, my job and stuff. You wanna know what they said? So kind of, I'm kind of in a position where like I've done a lot of startup work, right? For anyone who doesn't know who's here, I'm a software developer by occupation. So I basically kind of so the way here's the way it works. So I moved to Vancouver to work for a not so good startup because the startup when I came on board for that company, I found out that they had, because what I did was I pulled down from Git, and I realized that they had basically fired, or basically people would be committing to their repo, and they would mysteriously stop after about 6 months, no more than a year, like somewhere between the 6 month and year mark. So I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, what did I sign up for? Anyways, so I was kind of stuck because at that point you're like, you signed all the papers, so you might as well give it a shot, right? Like you're committed to it. So I stuck with it, and obviously it didn't work out. And then I was like halfway across the country from where I was. So that kind of sucked ass. But anyways, so then I went for another job. And I asked for not as much because it was A, an island job, and B, it was Node. Just figured beggars can't be choosers kind of thing. So I didn't ask for a whole lot. And it was just it was like also an intermediate position, and I'm like, I wouldn't say I'm not like super senior yet in terms of my development experience, but regardless, that's kind of what I shot for, and I got in, and then now they're like super stoked about me, which is fun. So yeah, they had my review, and then my boss was kind of like, my manager was like, "Yep, this is gonna be the shortest review I have to do today." I'm like, oh, okay, that could mean two things. But I knew how it was going down. He's basically like, yeah, he's like, we're gonna probably make you a senior and stuff like that. So he's like, yeah, he's like, we're probably gonna they're probably gonna give you a senior position and all that kind of stuff, because like I've never seen anyone get on board so fast, blah blah blah. And then he asked me, he's like, what do you feel about being a manager? Okay. I don't think I've ever had a manager ask me how I feel about being a manager. But it wouldn't happen immediately, obviously, but I mean, congrats. I didn't get a management job. But he's like, are you shooting? He's basically kind of was like, are you shooting for a manager position? Kind of a thing, implying that I should do that. But yes. That was one of those questions that caught me kind of off guard. Not gonna lie. Dude, money. I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure about the money. I'm gonna actually see about it in early next month, because it's more comes down to a matter of I'm not entirely sure. What the hell is this? Oh, I'm not doing research. That makes sense. There you go. Send me food. No. Thank goodness my YouTube career never took off. But it's good news. It's good news. I mean, it really comes down to, so my manager isn't the one in charge of my in charge of my position or my paycheck. It's the other guys, but he's like recommending that I get put up. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's pretty much what I wanted. That sounds pretty good. Sent me a job offer. But what do you do? What would you like a job offer with? Oops, I don't want all this. Oh, way to be, Mike? What do you mean way to be? What have I done? I didn't do anything. I am innocent. Oh, way to be. Oh, okay, you were saying it in a nice way? Oh, well, I really never know with you, so... Okay, I apologize. I'm sorry, Key. I accept your compliment. I mean, it was one of those things that I thought was great. So I'm happy about it, so I shared it. C++ or backend? Yeah, but I'm doing Node, and Node is really easy. This is partially some of the reason why they're really happy that I'm there, and because everything is really easy, and so it's really simple to, you know, rework everything and go like, hey, I've done a bunch of application development for, you know, all this other stuff. I can use my skills here. Because realistically, it is really easy. Like, do you guys know about the meme of like these startups that are basically like, oh, whoops, you know, X technology is completely is like, oh yeah, we got to use JavaScript framework X, and then like next month, like, oh, that JavaScript framework is now deprecated. All right, well, let's move on to this new one, and then go to the next one, and go to the next one. This is pretty much this company has like all these applications that were basically the epitome of that. So it's fucking bad. You just landed your first senior position, start on Monday, pretty excited. Congratulations. There's gonna be, you know what? It's gonna be a lot expected from you, but it'll be. I think you'll be fine. You just gotta, if you have a capacity to learn really easily, not ask questions, and like people love you for that kind of stuff. So that's all you have to do. But good luck with it, my friend. But what are you writing in? May I ask? Or if you're not programming, I guess. What is your position? Sorry, is more of the question. Just curious. Just curious. Alright, we need more copper. Actually, we have plenty of copper. Majority will be .NET C. Sharp, yeah. I was never a fan of .NET, really. That's just me. But you know what? At least Microsoft open sourced it. Sort of. I haven't paid attention to that ecosystem. I just know that they've made it not as horrible. Because it was, it only ran on like, what was it? Whatever their server was, I forget, ISS or whatever. It ran on that, and that was it. So basically, like, you just have like, be like, hey, we're a Microsoft shop. And then they just like, everything would be Microsoft there, like Microsoft servers, Microsoft, like Windows on stuff. They've actually, you know what, I have to say, they have completely switched around, because I think they realized that like cloud makes all the money, and like limiting all their shit to basically just Windows stuff was actually a horrible idea. And so I actually started using VS Code like last week, because all of the people within my company use something called like JetBrains and WebStorm and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know, some framework that was meant to be used in PHP, but they kept using it for other stuff. And so I didn't like it because it's too monolithic, because I'm like kind of like a VI purist or whatever. But like, I use usually Sublime Text because it was minimalistic enough and didn't annoy me. But then it actually does absolutely nothing for you. So it's actually not really, it's not a good editor at all. By the way, I would not recommend it. Especially since you have to pay for it. But some company I worked for paid for it like a while back. Because like my manager saw that I kept getting the unregistered pop-ups, and he's like, why don't we just pay for that for you? I'm like, alright, sure. So then he paid for that. But now I started using VS Code, and that actually has like debugging tools built into it where you can attach to Node when it's running. So it's actually pretty good. And this is like my first time using Node, kind of like, so I would not use it for any like project of my own. Honestly, I'm more of like a Ruby developer than anything. I love Ruby and Elixir. Those are both great. They have gotten a lot better. Only in like the last 3 years. I still don't trust them though. I completely do not trust them. Because I still remember writing sites for IE6. I'm like, never again. Never again will I ever use a Microsoft product. But honestly, VS Code is actually pretty good. I have to say, it's warming this old programmer's heart. You too, yeah. Like the thing I've noticed is either you love JetBrains or you fucking hate it, and I'm on the side of I hate it. I cannot stand it at all. But like as I said, I'm the only one that doesn't use it. And I mean, actually, partially some of the reason why I don't use it is because when I came on board for this company, I was using the latest version, and apparently what they've done is they've committed a bunch of files to their repo, which are configuration files for like the runners and things like that. And my version is trying to override it with something else, and so Git always complains. And so I just kind of said I give up. I don't even want to run this garbage anyways. So I went to Sublime. If I'm writing personal hobby code, I usually use C, C++, and lightly some Golang. Golang's nice. I like Golang. Golang is good. But I'm a web guy, so full stack web guy. What's wrong with this thing? Nothing's wrong with it. I should probably make a box to go into here. With N++, you keep making plugins for it. JS framework of choice, for this month. Man, you know what? Fucking. Oh, dude, the things I could tell you about our stack. It's just like people just pick trendy things and didn't ask why they should do it. They just pick trendy things. And you can just tell like it just changed from project to project because you're trying to figure out what worked. I hate it so much. Like, oh, here's Knockout JS with Angular. Okay, on this other thing, there's React, which is probably the latest one. They use React, microservice-based architecture with Node.js. And what else did it have? I don't know, some other stuff. Like I don't know why it was microserviced, but they're like, this is the thing people are doing. Let's do it. And it's like, well, no, you don't need that. That things did not need to be in a microservice-based architecture, let me tell you. But it's these kinds of decisions that has a ripple effect, and now everybody has to deal with it. Years later, you've had too much experience with higher-level managers jumping into whatever the latest tech article said. This was in this case, it was just a matter of one guy was kind of like, let's do the new exciting thing, and that's what JavaScript developers really like to do. They just like to do the new exciting thing. Which is not always a good idea. Especially on the Node.js side. Especially on that side. I mean, React isn't that bad, but still. It's just, yeah. Advanced mechanical refining. Crushed ore. What would you want with this? Spurious ore, whatever. Okay. Well, let's do... we need to go into the ore sorting now, though. What's the deal with transport belt? Oh, this requires 10. Huh. Well, shit. There's also your distiller and electrolyzer. Wood, greenhouse, seedling. Slag processing. We don't need that yet. Advanced ore refining. This requires... Transport science pack? The hell? What do you need to make that? Well, really nothing, honestly. You have Wi-Fi. You can get Wi-Fi signals here. No, it's radar amplification, but yeah. What's the prerequisite for this? Military and optics. Okay. And we have steel. Chemical furnace. Yeah, we're gonna need an electronics assembling machine at some point. Advanced mech refining is mid-game tech. You want steel to progress. Well, I think I'd want electronics, but I think that would be more important for the time being, because that means I can make the chips. I've played enough to the point where I knew I needed that. Let's try that out. I kind of, by the way, I know the basics kind of a thing, but not too far in. Oh, we need stone bricks now, too. Stone bricks is just, I think, where is it at? 2 stone, okay. Yeah, it can bother me if it's in a weird position. Oh. I always keep pressing that hotkey by accident. Okay, it takes quite a bit of steel to get blast furnaces up and running, so if you go electronics first, you're sitting around waiting for those to finish. Well, I mean, it's... Alright, I'll do steel then. I mean, I don't even have the chemical furnaces at all either. I hate this mouse so much. You know, every time I tear it up, I'm like, maybe I should check what I have in here, and then I have a little bit more in there, so. But I'll go do these two. I don't know what perfect ratios are for half of these machines, but it's whatever. Oh, you have your basic electric mining drill. Here we go. Get some of those going. I did not mean to take all that. factoriocheatsheet.com. Does this have Bob's and Angel stuff? Download the PDF. I'm not signing it to Dropbox for this. Yeah, this is totally for vanilla. this is not for what I'm doing. We're playing Bob's and Angels, which is like the pseudo kind of like more complicated version of it for absolutely no reason whatsoever, other than you basically enjoyed the challenge of figuring out ratios and different weird layouts of things, so they give you another mode for it. Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. Like I said, this is they have like ore crushing and some other stuff. I think I can make some more of these science things. Alright. So, let's see. What kind of ore sorters can we make? I don't want to put all these in here. What? That's how many fucking iron gear wheels you need? What the okay, well, you're not taking it from here anymore. What the hell am I doing? Ore crusher. So this is the new ore crusher. And this is the ore sorting facility. What's the blue stuff? Those look delicious. The blue stuff. Oh, you mean this stuff? This is sapphirite. It's how we make iron plates now. Okay, so apparently we need like literally a truck ton of iron, so I don't even want to put into that stuff because we need to get ore sorting. I think that was the next step in this. If I recall, that's what I did last time. It was good. That is a ridiculous amount of fucking ores, because that's all I want. I just want ores. I don't care about anything else. Okay. so let's just make the 24 electronic circuits. Might as well just start that now. If you go for electric crushers, you can run 2 furnaces off of each. That's worth a look. I'll make that. This thing needs more power now. Oh, right, yeah, we can have 2 furnaces off it, that's right. I'm trying to remember some of this now. Where's my inserters? I mean, this is probably a good idea anyways. I mean, we also have some of these electric ones too. How long are you spending for this? Because you told you to make all the chips. Probably I should just make half of these. There's a hotkey for this. It's like, yeah, you just right click and it makes like 5 at a time. So we make that by ore crushing. So how much faster is this guy? Mining speed 0.5. This is 0.25, so it's like twice as fast and doesn't require fuel, which is nice. Probably should make some more of those. We're gonna need some more iron gear wheels though. I think I'm gonna do that just so I don't have to have as much fuel. I think it's like a matter of you kind of want ore sorting early on. I forget exactly how it does that, but I remember the minute I got it, I understood it completely. I'm like, oh, okay, that's how that works. But we need this stuff anyways. Oh, we have 2 now. Okay, is this enough to run this guy though? It's roughly about that much. Maybe we can have 1 more attached to it. Oh yeah, you can have 3 on it. And I think you do something like, you know, to get rid of the stone. Shit. Do something like this. I mean, I'm experimenting here. Did that actually get rid of it fast enough? It actually does. Huh. Go figure, huh? Actually, you don't want ore sorting before you have blast furnaces done. Fair enough. I like the efficiency of this though. This is pretty good. This layout. You just have 3 and then you have one of these things making stone. So this way you always have stone and you always have it kind of emptying out too. That's a pretty good idea. I mean, I kind of need to get rid of all my burner inserters anyway, so... Other various contraptions of varying qualities. But this actually does get rid of both of them. This is actually kind of nice. Yeah, you can even share the assembler between 2 crushers, huh? Yeah, I can see that. It still wants a really sad amount of ore. Guess ore crushers still require actually a great deal of resources. I need some more stuff. I mean, I am playing Marathon, so you know, I signed up for this anyways. I have nobody to blame but myself. Wonder how this guy's going. It's still fine. I'll just stock it up. This guy will eventually have to be upgraded too. Ah. Damn it. Just empty. There you go. Marathon, I thought your machines were using more fuel than usual. No, it's not just fuel, it's everything. I mean, you know what? Usually I play the default factorio with Marathon, so I'm like, hey, I'll do it again. Why not? That's not an awful idea in the slightest. Right, where's my ore sorting? Ore crusher, sorry. Alright, we got that, and then now we need more iron plates again. I feel like this could have like one more attached to it, but I don't see the room for it. Not with the way I'm doing it, at least, so. Alright. And we can make one more here. How's our power? Perfectly fine. Alright, let's just clear out all this stuff. Why? Why do the ore things take so long to destroy? That's the weird part. Alright. Can we get the last one? No, not yet. It's still fine. Alright, so we bring power over to here. I don't even have enough of these things. I'm probably just gonna have it making its own materials. Let's see. There you go for that. It's probably just gonna make its own stone because I haven't really laid this out in any way that it could share the stuff over there. Now without it like emptying stuff I actually care about onto that thing. Let's just put this in. Oh yeah, burner ore crusher is actually part of the new one. Right. So I should just tear one up before I make a new one. We need the last machine here. Yeah, sharing comes later when you've got the belts going. I have some belts, but probably not the kind that we want. Actually, I don't even know what the difference between I don't recall these tier 1 belts. I don't recall my belts having tiers. Alright, that should handle that one. Oh yeah, we need to have it offload into another machine. Basic belts are great. You get 2 per crap, but they're slow as hell. I mean, they didn't seem that slow to me. I think I made them before, didn't I? Whoa, those are slow. No way. 2.5 items per second. Yeah, they're half as slow as the regular ones. Okay, that maybe I must have played this at a different time when they didn't have that, because that's new. Half the speed of a yellow bolt, yeah, because those are like, what, 2.33 or something? I recall that. Why does this have like 25 in it? Oh well. I put like 200 in those, so I can, because I assume that they're going a little bit faster, so I figure at some point I'll catch up. Alright, we want more miners. We're gonna need more circuit boards, actually. Try an underground? Oh god, how are those? Require wood, stone, and basic transfer belt. Oh, I see 3 there. I still want to try. Oh, I still want to build that. It seems hilarious. Second, let me just that. Alright, let's see, how horrible is this? Oh my god. It's a mini belt. Teeny. I mean, that's actually kind of legit cool, I won't lie, because that's like, it's like another tier below. Nah, you can make that work though, that's the thing, it's fine. It's fun, but it forces some new layouts. And I think that there's nothing wrong with that. It's a bit of a change to the game. Change is good. It's kind of why I'm playing this. Kind of want to play something new. Feels like these are not fully populated. How slow are they? It doesn't really keep 2 going, but close enough. Oops, I may have not done that right. Okay, that's the second one. No overly large bus until later, I guess. No, I mean, you could totally do it. You can have a large bus, because the yellow transfer belts come with, which one is this one? See, these require basic transfer belts to begin with. They just require tin as well. That's the only difference. So you could totally do it. Like, there's no trouble with that, because it's not like it's going to waste, because you're going to reuse them later to make the yellow ones. But I actually like that. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, we got another one. Now we need a crap ton of iron for the ore crusher. What's this guy? Yeah, it's out of power. We just need more ore. I'm probably gonna actually, on top of that, make an extra one. We haven't really needed anything like here, so I'm just leaving this to be self-sufficient. I don't care, because copper isn't a big issue. It's tricky to make a bus though, because you don't just add builds, you upgrade them, which makes them bigger. I mean, all you realistically need for a bus is just like have it go on this side. Although I've honestly, I've half wanted to always make a modular factory where like everything is delivered by train, and I don't know how to do that, but I've seen other people do that. It it looks fucking awesome, so I want to do that. You just basically have like one place where things are made, and he was like, "Yep, gonna bring that over." Like this. Oh, that guy. What is eating up all that power? And it would be the electric mining drills. So I will upgrade one more, and then that will bring my power to basically full. So I could make it soon. Rather make the other one though, which is a huge mistake, but we're doing it anyways. Go Ore Crusher, I choose you. That's still going. What's your problem? This is totally gonna stretch the power up, by the way. That's okay. And we need one of these guys. No boxes. Alright, so now we need to definitely make more power. So I guarantee you I stretched it all the way to the max. Actually, these could totally just go into the same box, but I'm not going to do that because screw it. I just realized how close these were. With power. It's coming. See how horrible it is. Oh no. No, satisfaction is yellow. Everything is just slightly slower. I wonder, are burner drills included in anything? How do you use this thing? Just wondering, usage. Guess not. We can just put them in a box somewhere and not care about them. If I click to see what it's used in, is that another button you can press? Oh, I'd use this thing here. Automatically open usage recipes for selected item. What? Eh. There's some instructions there. Yeah, left is how to make, right click is what to make of it. I'll look at it in just a second. Oh. Let's try like stone, for example. Oh, there you go. So left is how to make it. Right is what to make it in. Ah. Interesting. Ah, we're gonna need stone on the bus. I mean, what are we not gonna need on the bus is actually the better question. But that has solved our power problems, so... Ah, there we go, another ore crusher. Now we need more of these. I'm making more of these things like no tomorrow, because we just need so much of them. Made in numbers at the bottom, crafts per second in various machines. Available. Oh yeah, these ones. Yeah, I've seen these ones. I've used this mod before. So I know the circuits. If I go to electronic circuits, add to favorites. What does that even do? Oh right, that's for the UI. I disabled that thing. This is just really realistically. It's just for me to look up stuff. So if I go like, sir, can you type in green circuits? Oh, you can't. Circuit. Wow, these are really awful looking graphics. Superior board. And this, there you go. The logistical board. Holy shit, it's made in 120 things. Oh my goodness. But that's, green was really used in everything anyways to begin with, so it's not surprising when you think about it. Now I'm surprised how much these things have not run out of fuel. Your question is, should I be surprised? Those greens are the equivalent to blue circuits? Oh my, that's even worse then. Because I know there's an extra layer of circuits now. We just need to get enough raw resources being made so we can then make proper things in our factory. Alright, and we need one more. Might as well just start upgrading this guy now. This guy, whoops, maybe not like that. Bob's progression is brown, slash blue, white, green, and blue. Yeah, when I played this the first time, I got as far as to... I kind of started getting into liquids and the concrete kind of stuff. Because that was valuable thing to make apparently, and then I guess I just moved on to something else and was like, I'll revisit it sometime. But now we're at like point 17. The only thing that isn't here is I've noticed Angel's Industries has been ported over. Not sure why that was missed, but it's not here. Alright, how are we doing now for production? Not too bad. We can make one more setup here, and I also have not yet configured this guy. There we go. And we also need to make a workshop for that. And we kind of just stopped making science, because I was like, I need too much stuff now. Industry is just the slow bots in the crawler. Yep. I remember I wanted that though, but it's not in anymore. It's not here right now. It's not been ported, so. Well, we're gonna have to upgrade this guy. We can get one more set of things coming in. Maybe we'll make a bit more. By the way, there's no penalty for me doing this because I turned off pollution. So even if I decide to just do pollution-based industry, there's no penalty for it. There's no reason to worry about it. We are learning and doing everything in marathon, apparently. One of those things I didn't quite want to play with should do this. I didn't quite want to play around with having biters attacking me at the same time as me trying to learn stuff. Figured that wasn't a good idea. That wasn't a good idea. It'd just be unpleasant. Alright, so we can now make a couple more furnaces, actually. Because we're actually out of stone again. There's probably a better way of doing this, but it's fine. Because we don't actually need stone as like a permanent part of our factory yet. There we go, just make stone on the side there. Wish I could have had something to do with all this crushed stone, but it's just what byproduct of a bunch of things I was making. Might want to do stone pipes. Is that a thing? Copper. Oh, that is the thing. Stone. I was doing iron pipes. What is the difference between the pipes, actually? That's my question to you. Kind of curious. Oh, you're out of juice. Copper usage has increased, so copper pipes aren't a great idea anymore. What's the difference between the pipe types, though? Higher tier pipes have longer undergrounds. Oh, so it's really not that big of a deal, actually. So I've been using steel pipes here, or regular iron pipes. Sorry, they're not steel. Okay, that's interesting. I thought it was maybe something with the Angel's Petro, where like it was like a that was my first guess. That's what I thought it was for. I thought like he did something where like different pipes for different fluids kind of a thing, but in hindsight that probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Steel is the first upgrade. I see. Oh, here we go. Maximum length 11, 11, 11. Wait, no, they're all the same. What? They're all 11 though. Hell yeah, that's like the standard. I don't think that's what it does. Mike, what do you mean, Mike? Let everyone? Don't Mike let everyone me. What have I done? Yeah, those are starting pipes. Yeah, and then copper is also 11. There's seemingly no difference between them. That's why I thought originally that they were just meant for something else. I mean, who makes pipes out of stone? I mean, come on. It's not industrial at all. Then the first upgrade being the steel pipe has a longer length. Yeah. Oh. Wait. One sec. Oh, 15, yeah. And more HP, apparently. Oh, so there's... Okay, so from what I'm understanding, alright, there's no difference between any of the different kinds of pipes. You just might as well make it out of stone because that's the cheapest thing. Interesting. Alright, alright. Alright, I think I'm understanding now. Him saying, Soulshot saying, Mike let everyone has shown me the way. I can make 300 of these. Thank you, Troublemaker Gamer. The first pipe you might bother switching to is plastic, though. That's plastic pipes, too. I can actually look at it. Plastic pipes. 19. Huh. Interesting. 19 length on those suckers. Not bad. What kind of furnaces can we have, though? That's the question. There's electric, steel. I know there's metal mixing. Then there's a chemical furnace too. Oh, then there's blast furnace. Induction furnace. There's a lot of furnaces. It's way too many furnaces. That's fine though. Alright. Meep. Oh, we need to also put this into a box. Okay. That, I think, is a sufficient amount of furnaces. I don't think we need any more than this. We have sufficiently upgraded this, and now my satisfaction is now complaining, but just whining and going, "Yeah, you didn't make enough things." That's okay. We can also make upgrades to boilers. Actually, when I think about it, like boiler Mark II, like 8.1 megawatts, 10 megawatts, oil burning. Oh, it's an oil burning boiler. Wait, what do these count as? Just boilers. Huh. Oh, here we go. So there's Bob's Power. So that we got boilers. And then we have oil burning boiler. Interesting. Set up a few doing steel, getting blast furnaces going is tough normally, but marathons could take forever. That's what we love though. We love it when things take a long time. I mean, that's why I'm kind of trying to get all the ores going. Because look at that, I just now I just kind of made like casually just 2 steam engines just like that. When before it was like the hardest thing on the planet to make. I think I'm gonna start making actual coal, actual lines for this stuff. Hey, this doesn't need... Actually, I don't think it ever needed copper. Let's actually get coal going, because I'm tired of bringing that over. I would like my base to now self-power itself, and then we can start working on other stuff. Probably should continue with the science, though. Probably should actually start using this guy. How slow is that? You know what? It's honestly not that bad. It's, I mean, I probably won't be saying that a little bit later, but, you know. Not that bad right now. Is there a mod to make belts require power? I certainly hope not. That would be the worst thing imaginable. That's just regular stone for that. Oh, that's not even powered over here? Oh. There you go. Huh? What are you pointing at that for? Oh. And now we can get sorters. I know these won't fly forever, though. Those are definitely gonna become a problem at some point. I can just tell, because I know how my coal lines always work. At some point, they always want something upgraded. But there you go. At least now we don't have to worry about this anymore. Alright, let's get some ore sorters going. I'm ready for that. Probably could make a place just making belts, though. These belts require 1 iron gear and 1 iron plate. Also, we could get this. We could continue this thing. I feel like there's too much for me to do at the moment. Alright. If these undergrounds, you can afford to be running poles in the belt lane. Yeah. Slow are these? Very slow is the answer. Need another one. This will be gear. Alright, just a place to just make some belts. There you go. There you go. So that will just fill up with belts. We don't have to worry about this at all. Now, here's a question: do I go for the fabled ore sorting facility, or do I kind of try and progress otherwise? That's the question. I think I'm about ready to start making ore sorting facilities. I know that's always a fun one, the logistics of that. More a matter of sorting things, but now we have the ability to sort ores, so that might be fun. I think when last time I tried this, they didn't have these splitters that could sort ore. Then they added it. I'd hold off on the sorter and start making smelting steel. I don't think you have the tech to make, you need to make plates. Okay, sure, I'll do that then. Means I need to go check on my science, because it's probably not going anywhere. In fact, I could up my science, to be fair. Yeah, it's not moving right now. This one wants every 5 seconds 200. This makes things in probably a lot less time than that. Yeah, significantly less time than that. So we're just gonna handcraft it. One or two furnaces should get the job done while you're working on electronics. Well, now I feel like I actually need an additional ore sorting facility then. How are we doing for power? Just barely. So this thing's gonna be basically just making belts the entire time, which is nothing wrong with that. We're gonna need them. Thing about ore sorting is you only get some extra copper from the sapphirite. Yeah, but it feels like the way I have this working right now, which is the fact that I have to I have to feed these furnaces myself, and B, it's not in a centralized location. I always, at least the first time I was playing through it, I felt like I was at least getting to the point where I could make an entire like furnace layout, and I could kind of like just feed all the miners into the ore sorting machine kind of thing. I mean, that's the way I thought about it, but yeah. Thing is, as I said, I didn't make it any further than that. I moved on. I had other priorities. I don't exactly remember the exact reason. I think I just played the shit out of Factorio at the time, so I was like, holy shit. I had done like a challenge run of like Desert Death World on YouTube, so that was the other thing about that. So I was completely tired of 0.16. I had played the everlasting crap out of it. I need more electronics. No, I don't need more electronics, but I should make sure that keeps going. Could get some iron from sapphire, but it's been old compared to adding another crusher. Like I said, to me, it's more about like you have the machines to. You basically start making some furnace layouts kind of thing, rather than me feeding all the machines manually, is what I'm currently doing. There's 77 copper in there. It always comes down to I don't have enough machines making this stuff. But then again, look at the power requirements. It's like through the roof. Alright. Oh, do I not have enough of those things? Oh, whatever. Nope, I didn't mean that. Probably if I laid this out better, I wouldn't have like one machine per thing, but it's fine. I mean, actually no, because it uses probably a lot of power now that I think about it. It's not fine at all. It's quite not fine. Let's see, how much does this use? It's like 200 kilowatt. Actually, you know what? It's a minuscule amount of power. It's not a big deal. How is our power usage anyways? Actually, just perfectly fine. We could just leave that the way it is. Hey, why did you run out of power? What? What? Why can't those go in there? Oh, it's the one it's on. Actually, what? How'd that happen? The one it was on ran out of power. Or, sorry, ran out of juice. I have never seen that. So I just assumed it couldn't happen, but yeah. Because I've had it there for so long. It was, I think, the first one I put in there, too. Alright, what do you need? You need iron plates? Go, be my guest. There's a bald patch now? Well, what am I supposed to do? Can't do anything about it. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of those kind of patches here. I mean, I technically could just grab from these, but I have these burner inserters I can't do anything with anyway, so you might as well. Alright, what are we doing now? Still steel processing, I think, so let's make more of these. Guess you could save it for a sorter and sort bovonium to get silicone and make glass. That is the thing we could do. What would the glass be used for is the question. Can't even, I don't even have the research for it anyways. Like chemical processing. Here's your silicon nitride, and carbonide, and powdered silicon, silicon water. And there's your carbon. Powdered. Greenhouses make the wood from water? Right. I remember that being... That was one of the first things that stumped me was how to get silicon. I kind of recall it now. Iron gear plates, naturally. At this point, I'm just committed to just doing steel processing and finishing the science of that. Pretty sure you have the tech to make glass in a furnace. Yeah, I think it comes with that by default, if I recall. You know what the scary thing is? Like, look at this belt. It's actually using almost a full line from one. Almost. Actually, it's really not that scary, but you know. We can say it is. Let's start making stone pipes rather than iron plate pipes. Because I didn't know, I just kind of used iron plates because that's what I'm used to. Temperature 15 degrees. And it's still 15 degrees. But the water is 15 degrees, but the steam is 165 degrees. Interesting. Just replace the pipes, so. We might as well. How many belts are we up to? 84. What are we up to now? So we have steel, we got ore silos, warehouses, steel axe. That's now locked behind science 1. Pump jack is somewhere there. I don't really care about the military technologies, obviously. Steam engine 2. Huh. My question is, what's the point in upgrading the steam engines? Guess it's... Would it be more efficient with the power? It's just as like a slight, if it's just to save space, which I'm guessing it is, it's really not that useful, actually. I could say completely worthless, but you know. Actually, these pipes will get used immediately next time I make something, because I think, yeah, these require iron pipes. Steam engines are vastly more efficient at higher tiers. Okay, so then that's different then. Because I haven't quite looked at the ratio of it, but I would have to look at it further. That is kind of nice, though. I mean, what's the solar like? You have solar, vehicle solar, small solar, and large solar. Wow. I mean, it depends if you want to really go solar. If you want to go for renewables, right? Solar panel. Wait, that's medium sized. Wait, why is there a medium one? 60. This is 106 kilowatts. Wait, that's a prerequisite to solar. Oh, I see. You start with medium, then you go into solar 2. Which is strange because it actually is cheaper in science. Yeah, they're the size of vanilla panels, I get that. Then you have solar panel 2s, Mark 2s, electronic circuit boards and glass. You can do this. Silicon wafers. Clear. Does nuclear have like a Mark II reactor? I'm gonna guess it does. This is a heat exchanger 2. There you go. Tungsten plate. This is copper tungsten plate. Oh, it's like metallurgy to the extreme. Get rid of the rest of the crushed stone here. What the? I don't know. I didn't mean to take these. Ah, it's doing a thing with my mouse again. I swear to you, I will go on Amazon today and get something. MK Nuke sounds like suicide. But is there an MK2 Mark II Rockefeller? Nuke? Nuclear. It's a part of uranium processing. There you go. Atomic bomb. Nope, only one atomic bomb, guys. Sorry. I mean, you know what? To be honest, I think there's some mods to or like I think Bob's had a thing for more weapons. I don't think I installed that one because I didn't intend with playing with biters on, so I'm like, screw it, I don't need it. No, that was Bob's enemies. That wasn't it. That was something else. I'm sure a mod exists for it. I'm sure there's also H-Doom for Factorio. I mean, that has to be the thing. Too bad nukes need upgrades. Yeah, those were always really underpowered. People were like, why build nukes? Actually, you know what? To be honest, everyone was like, why build nukes? The minute they added artillery trains to the game, it was like why bother? Steel bearing balls, steel pipes. All right, so let's see what else we have. We have electronic assembling, soldier plates, tin, water bore. Okay, boiler 2s. We have greenhouse here. Not the worst thing in the world to get. We don't need light because I turned it to always day. Got some of this underground belts. Oops. Do we want to do that one? Blast furnace. I think that's what our friend was saying to go for. Okay, greenhouse you need to feed electronics. Right. You're actually right about that. That is a good reason to get electronics. Now that I have steel though, what do I just like make a... Does it work the old way where I could just like feed it some copper or feed it some iron plates? I guess that's exactly how it works. What time is it? It's 9. Did want dinner, but we can still wait for like another 30 minutes or something. I'll probably be playing this over and over again. Let's be honest. Get some ore sorting though. What do we need for this? Yeah, we're gonna need some electronic plates. sort bulbonium first. Yeah. We got that in right there. Alright, we don't have a radar for that. We probably should actually make some radars just to kind of scan around actually. We have a bit of resources for that, right? Yeah, we do. How's our power? Yeah, we can support it. Get like 2 or 3 of those things. So I can see what's around me without actually having to move around because I'm lazy. Fuck. First radar is pretty sad. Yeah, but I have Big Brother. So we have radar amplification, radar efficiency, and radar MK2. And I guess it just keeps going up. Actually, I don't even know if that's compatible. Now I think about it, I probably didn't even need that. So... Best in pepperonis. I forgot that Bob's added that. That's like really on the edge of that. I think I put in a redundant mod basically. I don't think it's useful. I can probably just turn it off. There's no reason for me to have it. There you go. Got some natural gas right there. Elite Muss and Grant Sin White. I don't know why Raider dishes get renamed to the Kickstarter backers. Of all things, Raider dishes. Cut down some more trees. Also, this isn't moving anymore. Actually, it is moving. Still gonna need some more iron for that, though. Yeah, this would be the opportunity where I go, hey, I could get steel pickaxe now, but I actually can't. So I'll probably start making some steel on like a thing over here. Still used in. Steel ingots, no. Steel plate, oh my god, it's required in everything. Yeah, might as well just have 2 things like making it. You sound like a lot like Sinvicta. Is that a streamer? I need to know who that is. Ah, here we go. Let's see who this guy is. Oh shit, he's got a kick-ass intro. I like this guy already. He appeals to me.
So we can go get the resurrector.
Oh, he really does sound like
the
me.
Animals are not allowed over here. Okay, you know what?
And he likes RimWorld. I like his taste in games. He can live. I like that guy. This early steel recipe is terrible, though. That's why you want to rush blast furnace. Oh, is that why I don't want to do that? Okay. Alright, we'll do that. it's making it still, so it's fine. He gets 11 iron per steel in vanilla, while blast furnace is 4 iron per steel. Where's your Rimworld co-op campaign? That co-op mod, I wasn't sure about it. It looked a little rough around the edges, and especially since they were saying like, hey, it may not work with half the things you want to do with a co-op mod. So, haven't decided on that one yet. The jury is still out for that. And this is a 15-second one. I should probably get more sciencey things. Or not vanilla, but without marathon. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's see how much that actually takes for steel. 20 iron plates, 90 seconds. That is a very expensive recipe. I'm gonna just have, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have one of those things just making iron gears all the time. Also, I was thinking to myself, also, where is it? These guys. Yeah, let's go take a bunch of furnaces. Luckily they're just stone. Time to get old watching this. But I don't have blast furnaces yet. That's like in... where is that? Blast furnaces. That's like right here. Oh my goodness, you actually need steel plates. Why did I remove that then? You need steel plates for that, so we might as well start making them. This is gonna take forever to do. That's, yeah. They're not just stone. Blast furnaces are steel. You're gonna want 10 to 20 furnaces making steel. I say good luck with that. I don't know how we get that going. There you go. Kicked up my science at least a little bit. How's power doing? Pretty good. Alright. And this is why I wanted to go for ore sorting. Because making these layouts is a little bit weird. You need a minimum of 2 blast furnaces, 1 induction furnace, and 1 casting machine to make steel the good way. All this takes steel. Lovely. Like I said, if I did it, what's the ore sorting? Or maybe not. Maybe I'm really stuck up on this ore sorting business, though. Who knows? It's not the play. Yeah, I have not upgraded this guy here at all, because I haven't felt the need to. Do I want to increase my mining speed? No, because I would prefer not. I have warehouse, metallurgy. Because, like, you need steel, like, crazy amounts of steel. I have not touched this guy in forever. And this guy ran out of... okay, you know what? This is moving. Efficiency. Alright. Now, of course, we can't take the stone out of this at all. So that's gonna be a little bit interesting to see how that ends up being. There's gonna be a bald spot again? Nah, there's no bald spot here, don't worry. Fine. Yeah, this one can't even remove this stuff fast enough, I think. Actually, no, it seems okay. No, actually, it really can't, so there's no point in having this. I would love a place just to put stone, but... I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna try this out. This splitter here. Can we say filter? Where is stone? Crushed stone. Can we do like something really weird like this? Oh, it's already out of power. Feed the furnace through a chest and the stone will get stuck in the chest. That's actually also very good. Well... Huh. 'Cause I don't want it to ever make anything other than stone. That's the thing. No, that doesn't work that way. I can't put crushed stone into it. That's interesting. It won't actually do that. Oh, here you go. Does that work? Just put it into a box or something? Just to get rid of it? It's taking forever to get rid of it, but... I mean, it's still getting rid of it. This does not work? Does this not work? May not. You might be right, though. Just thinking of a way of getting rid of it. Gotta feed a belt before the splitter. Yeah, but the problem is, though, if I feed a belt before the splitter, if it ever manages to take on the ore, then it'll put that into the belt, and then it will be unpleasant. Unless I feed it back to the machine and feed it back to over here. Which is probably what I should be doing, but you know what? This fucking seems to be working. So, let's just leave it as is. I just wanted a way of offloading that stuff. I mean, honestly, I should probably have all three putting onto a belt, and then kind of like stone gets kind of to the end or something. That's probably how to do it. Yeah, you can't, well, that's what I'm saying. You can't smelt crushed stones, so... I wanted a way of me just leaving it alone, and then there's gonna be a stack of 200 in there with very minimal amount of effort required on my part, you know. Box gets full eventually, but so does the belt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, let's see if we can. This thing is just eating up everything. All right, can we make? We can make an ore sorting facility now. Alright, and then we need to now make some miners. And then we make a crap ton of pulse. Or Bulbonium is over there. You also need the crusher. Fair enough. Get some resources for that as well. I'm surprised the science is just still going. I mean, it's about to stop because there's no copper or anything, but still. Actually, they both ran out at the exact same time. I'm gonna look into, though, for sure I want to do a modular factory. I want to try doing that with the trains and all that goodness. So, I don't know if anyone has experience making a modular factory, but is the way you do it, are you trying to always basically make the main bus a train thing? Do you basically put multiple do you have like multiple resources on each train, or do you have each train has only one kind of thing, like one brings wooden chips and then another one brings like, I don't know, like tin or something? Is that how we'd maybe do it? Just have like a tin train, you have a wood train, and the wood death trains, yeah. Things like that. That's my question. Typically have one resource on each train, I see. Do you just fill it to the brim? Is that what people do? Seems a bit Because I've kind of played around with the logistics of that before, and it's been like, well, the trains are basically wood death trains. The trains are basically full of basically like a bunch of resources. It feels inefficient because they're basically just on the train system constantly, but it's an interesting one. All right, I have to remember how this ore sorting facility works. So let me just plant one down. So you're doing bobonium. Yeah, crushed bobonium sorting. There's your stuff, right? Let me go over here for a sec and get the belts I made. Yeah, you just fill them up. If a station needs many types of resources, you just have multiple trains stop by. Interesting. I think I kind of get it. And so, like, basically you'd go like, what, like you say like, filter inserter, and you go like, hey, take tin off these trains, put it into some chests or something, and then the chest will just keep offloading it to whatever it needs. Something like that, maybe. That's a little bit interesting. I'm honestly, I'm game. I want to try it though. So that sounds pretty good. Ideally, you want to stop the trains of the wrong type from going to the station. Well, I mean, you just basically not have them go there, I would think. But, yeah. My eye was itchy. Alright, so we're gonna need to do something to get rid of the resources on here. Alright, and then we're gonna have to put... maybe just put all of it into one chest or something. I mean, we don't need a whole lot of ore sorting for this. So instead of sending copper trains away, you want them to go elsewhere. I'd directly feed from the sorter and run a belt from the miners instead. That's actually a pretty good idea. I don't know why I did this like overly convoluted belt system. Because I actually wasn't too sure of how many I would get. Let's do something like this. Whoops. Okay, then we go feed inserter. I don't quite know what the choke points on this will be. Looks like I need some more of this stuff. Actually, I can't even unload this guy. That seems better. And then this is now the slowest part of it. It's one in the beginning. Stick products right into the furnaces. That way the slag is left in the box. Oh, right, yeah. That's right. These are things that are made in the furnaces. I'm starting to recollect this now. one makes tin and the other one makes not tin. What? Ah. That's blast furnaces, aren't they? One second, where are they? Something. I don't remember how to make this. Tin ore, processed tin, or tin ingots. We lost? What do you mean we lost? We didn't lose anything. This is tin ore, right? Tin ore is used in either processed tin in this smelter or tin ingots. The blast furnace. So is this a blast furnace thing? Or a processing machine? What do you even do with this kind of thing? With processed tin? Tin pellets or more tin ingots, which goes into the blast furnace anyways. Oh, look, you put Coca-Cola in here. Oh, I have Bob's smelting disabled. You gotta go the Angel's smelting route? Huh. Sick. I have... Oh. Do I not have Bob's... Huh. Well, there is no Bob's smelting, or unless it's a part of Bob's ores. Smelting revamps. Melting. Advanced furnaces. Easier Angels refining. No, I don't want that. You're gonna make everything difficult. Make Angels smelting... Wait, what the hell is this? Recipe is the best way... Make Angels smelting recipes the best way by disabling direct ore smelting in furnaces. This forces you to go to the advanced metallurgy path. Need Angel smelting. Oh, I may have turned this on when I didn't really mean to. I think I put this on and I didn't want this, so let me just remove this. I may have not wanted that. That would probably be what you're thinking of. I don't need to do that. That's not made by Angel. It's made by some other dude. I may have mistakenly enabled that. Because it sounds like I actually turned it off with installing that mod. It's not too bad. It slows down the greenhouse making. Yeah, it's okay. I don't need to... Alright, let's see. There you go. There you go. Okay, this is what you probably meant a little bit more of. And you want me to take it from the box, right? I can change that. I can easily change that around. Wait, why are you trying to put slag in here? What's wrong with you? Okay, there you go. That makes a really satisfying noise, to be honest. When you're just grabbing shit from there. That's awesome. Alright, let's come over here and steal some things over there. You know, weirdly enough, this machine has just worked perfectly. It shouldn't have, but, you know, it just did, so, you know. I will not question this thing's ways. And we have glass here already. Alright. Greenhouse. There you are. Oh, we got like slag with us too. Ew, slag. Got some on me. Alright, let's have a look here. Do we need dedicated water for the greenhouses? Yeah, I remember that being like a huge consumer of that stuff. Seedlings and water. Oh, right, because what it does is it feeds into itself. I remember doing that. I have to kind of think about where I want some of this stuff to be. Probably going to start building upward. That's where the bus is going to be. How many iron plates I have now? Pretty baller. What do you need? You need thing. You put it below the water, that way you can have several columns expanding down. Having the output on the top side. Now, I don't quite recall how to make this, so you're just gonna have to be very forgiving and loving. So, because new Bob's and Angels player, no flame. But I think I recall how I did it. Make it like right here. So this needs to make seedlings. This requires wood. This makes it like 10. Priority splitters makes it easy. Oh, that's true, yeah. We're already watching you do Bobs and Angels marathon. You do something like this. Oh. You make wood out of these guys. Use some more glass. Yeah, I know one assembler always feeds a ton of them. That's why you see me trying to surround it. I recall that being a thing. You want a belt that loops back and down. I was gonna have it go like go into these machines. Why not have another greenhouse? I forgot though that priority splitters are now a thing. Actually, we don't really need this anymore. I think we just do one more like that. Can we have it possibly more efficient than this? Actually, we could totally have it more efficient than that. Because you just do that, and you have one of them, then eat it again. How much wood does this need to get going, though? 1 wood for 2 seedlings. So, pretty easy, actually. It's not gonna work, you need to feed them by belt. Let me figure this one out. Let me see here. I know this is gonna bother you because, you know, oh shit, I need wood. I know this is gonna bug you on a fundamental level because, you know, I'm doing weird stuff. It's gonna be a line of 20 plus greenhouses. I like to put it at the end of a greenhouse. Well, okay, one second. How many does this make? This makes 2 seedlings every half a second. This makes... Fuck. That's like 90 seconds of this too, for 10 wood. By the main issue, you won't have room to load the assembler. What do you call... Where's my, there's footer. Second. I really need more of those, don't I? What do you call this? They up the priority on that side. This totally may not work, so let me just, you know, let me fail on my own, and then we'll see. Come on. Oh, there we go. I do have this. Actually, we can do... Okay. Just unload these. So why are these not making seedlings? Oh. These actually need more seedlings. Just get rid of some of these. Just get the other ones going. These work. They take a really long time. You won't have room to load these somewhere. I mean, it's got room here. Probably gonna need to be slightly different than this, though. Just because of the way it comes up. Probably not the most efficient way of doing it, but... First time doing it. What can I say? I need some more surfboards. I'll make a better one maybe a little bit later. For now, I'll just keep it that way. I'll get more time to play around with it. I want to have it merge in somehow. Honestly, I could probably just do. One sec. Let's do something like this. These really do take a long time to make things. Wow. That is ridiculous. Actually, I'll just go like that. I will then tell it to go... Priority on the right. Yeah, this could be way better for efficiency. Also, this is loading onto the wrong side now. Yeah, I could have planned this way better. Way better. These are going onto that side. I'm just trying to have a bunch of them surrounded, but it's actually terrible. They use a fair bit of power. Oh, production's still good. Remember, I made like 2 more because I assumed I would be making more of them. Just trying to think. So you're saying, let me read what he said. So you're saying having priority top side below the water, that way you can have several columns expanding down. Yeah, because I was thinking to myself, hey, I'll just have it surround itself with a bunch of these, but that I'm learning was probably not a great idea. But we can do it like this. Does that go? I think that goes onto the far side, so it keeps it relatively the same. Still, it's not great. It's actually pretty fucking ugly, to be honest. This does not have enough seedlings. Oh, but this is going. Probably just get some more stuff. I remember this weird self-feeding greenhouse thing. Yeah, but the thing, yeah, exactly. I don't know what a more effective layout for it would be. It would be something that I could just basically expand on a dime. I think originally at the time I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna how much wood I'm gonna need for Bobs and Angels. That was the thing. Honestly, you could probably just keep it like this for now. How much water does that exactly use? 40, so not a whole lot actually. Who would have thought trees don't use any wood? Because the seedlings can go for like... So because of the fact this needs like 10 seedlings every 90 seconds, you can have one assembly machine like feed like... I don't know, like tons of them. Completely too many. It eats itself to grow. I mean, trees are a self-sustaining thing. You basically run pipes on one side and the belts on the other. That way you don't need undergrounds and you just extend it as you unlock. So what, you put the seedlings on a belt? I guess you do. Yeah. I feel like if I change it now, it's not a good idea. I'm just gonna let it do its thing for a little while. You know, would this make this the most fuel efficient? No, because it requires a shit ton of power to do this. Actually, that's why. That's the only reason that actually this probably doesn't work. Because the power consumption is 100 kilowatts. So yeah, you put seedlings on the inside and the wood on the outside. Interesting. So it just like feeds into itself. That's a way of doing it. I would not be against that. You get to reuse the same belt. It's pretty efficient. What time is it? Oh my god, dude. Guys, it's like 9:45. I'm gonna go eat dinner and then I'm gonna start going to bed because I get up really early in the morning, so... Oh, this is actually not fed with water right now. I'll keep this world going though, this is a lot of fun. I mean, I am enjoying myself. This is great. You need metal. 2 columns face each other and go through the splitter and on the return. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Actually, we can do that. But I won't do that now. I'm just gonna let it make its. I'm gonna let it make wood and then I'll destroy it. Because we don't actually need that much wood right now. So I want to go to bed. So bed is where I will go. But anyways, I will see you. I'll stream tomorrow. Bye-bye.